What is going on, everybody? Thammagotcha here, and welcome into another video. We're jumping into the Great League this time with the old school triple counter theme team, one of my favorite teams to run in the Great League. And with everybody running steel types, dugongs, Umbreons, my goodness gracious, is this team ever popping off for me. So let's jump into these battles here and see how this performs in the new meta. Amazing lead for us here. Medicham into defense from Deoxys. They swap into a Steelix here, and I kind of make a mistake here. I should have went into my Obstagoon because it's going to have a lot better of a matchup. Even after all these breaking swipe debuffs, Cross Chop is going to be doing a lot better than a Body Slam is. And it takes a very long time to get to that bulldoze, and it gets shielded. Oh my goodness. That is super unfortunate. I'm going to shield this breaking swipes as I do want to preserve switch. Do not want that Medicham on the Obstagoon here. So the whole premises of this team here is to have Deoxys on the counter user. You're going to be ending up swapping out even in neutral matchups. So kind of Psycho Boost and dip into your Vigoroth, because Vigoroth is actually super spammy. It can put the threat on some Pokemon here. And like this, you got the Obstagoon on the Bastion on the back here. Cross Chop is going to be doing double super effective damage due to that steel rock typing. And it's just beautiful. My gosh, they decide to top left. So again, GG's well played to my opponent. But again, you're going to want to be swapping out of the lead matchup into the Vigoroth to draw out like a Medicham or something like that that Deoxys can handle here. So unfortunate lead here, Deoxys into Charizard, gonna throw the Psycho Boost, and then I'm gonna dip out into my Vigoroth. They are not swapping out. This is enough for the Blast Burn. Surely it's not gonna be a bait. Hook, ride, and sinker, because we got caught like a fish. We ate that bait like it was a freaking hamburger from Wendy's. Oh, that's so bad. You don't want to see that. Because it's a Lickitung, and oh my gosh, if we just keep alignment here, we could have had the Obstagoon on the Lickitung. Would have been amazing. The Licks would have been triple resisted. I'm trying to swap out, but the switch clock timer is not quite up yet. Psycho Boost coming in, that gets the shield, which is very nice. Now in comes a Venusaur. We're going to be throwing the Night Slash here. Night Slash is not going to be enough to KO, but it's going to put the hurt on the Shadow Venusaur, and they are farming up a boatload of energy. We actually get off another Night Slash, which is fantastic, but they are at the back-to-back Frenzy Plants. So even if I shield here, they're going to be able to knock us out with the next Frenzy Plant, and I need to farm down to get to a move to throw the Lickitung, and I don't think I'm going to quite be able to do that because this Venusaur is going to be resisting the counters, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Frenzy Plant, left, right, good night. Deoxys, that's going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent there. So a little bit of misplays on my end, but it is what it is. Now we're hopping into the next matchup here. Deoxys into Lantern. So again, I'm going to farm up 6 counters here because that's what's 6 sparks is going to be to the new Surf. Psycho Boost and go into my Vigoroth. We actually get a shield from that, which is massive. Shield advantage is amazing for this team. They swap into a Venusaur, and my goodness gracious, let the Body Slam spam come out to play. They decide to throw the move here. I'm going to shield this up. I kind of want to preserve switch advantage. For some odd reason, I decided to shield because I think I can get all shields down with the Body Slam. And good night Venusaur, which is absolutely amazing. Vigoroth is just putting on a clinic here, everybody. Because we were able to get to those Body Slams, I decided to shield there because we get the Body Slam on 5, whereas I get to my Psycho Boost on 5, but I'm gonna have to debuff myself. So I decided to shield there. That's the reason why I didn't want to debuff my Deoxys here. So now we're gonna throw the Psycho Boost onto this Lantern. That's gonna knock them out. We're not quite able to get to a move, which is unfortunate, but we can throw these Psycho Boosts at the Superior, and we cannot swap out. We are switch locked, and this is absolutely horrible. Superior is going to be getting all this energy. Oh my god. Oh, this is terrible. My only hope is to maybe catch a move. I didn't catch one there. That just sucks. Frenzy Plant does half my health, so I have to shield the next one. I'm gonna call that this is just gonna be an Aerial Ace, gonna no shield, an Aerial Ace it is, and from here I think I can just fast move down, which I should have done. Oh, That is quite unfortunate. Night Slash gonna be coming in, gonna swap out into my Vigoroth. We get one counter in, and they decide to throw a move. Big mistake by my opponent, because our counter sneaks in, and we take that game, and that's gonna be a good game. Big mistake by my opponent. That could have been a simultaneous KO, but GG's. On to the next game here. Victory Bell. Oh gosh. Medicham is probably back there, so I'm gonna swap out right away to try to draw it out. We get the body slam off on the Iseral. And this is where you're gonna see where Vigoroth comes to town, everybody. Vigoroth is gonna be massively outpacing this Iseral as long as you throw on good timing. So 2 versus 3 fast moves, you're gonna want to throw on 1, 4, and 7. If you get those properly, then you are gonna be massively outpacing this Iseral. And look at Iseral resisting the counters, but we already have this thing deep into the yellow, into the red. My goodness. And from here, thinking maybe I can just go for a massive farm down for this Deoxys and have so much loaded energy, but they decide to swap into their Victory Bell, which is quite fine by me. I'm at 6 counters here. Excuse me. They're going to shield up the Psycho Boost. I'm going to shield up this Leaf Blade here. I want to be able to get their second shield with my second Psycho Boost, and then I'm going to swap into my Obstagoon. Now I'm hoping that from this health range that a Night Slash is able to KO and I'm able to outpace. We are question of the day. Is it enough to KO? Yes, it is. Left, right, good night, Victory Bell, and it's a freaking Skarmory in the back. Again, 7 counters, then a Night Slash. Don't want to throw the counter. They're both neutral damage. Night Slash gets the stab though. Gonna be shielding up this Sky Attack here as that would be enough to KO me. Now I do have to watch for a catch, but they decide to bring in the Iseral right away. I'm going to farm up a little bit of extra here. Go for the Night Slash just before they get to a Play Rough. And then I'm going to be going 4 more counters. Oh, I let an Air Slash sneak in. That is not really good there. Hoping to get to a move here with my defense from Deoxys. But we're going to live 1 more Night Slash or Air Slash. And they are not going to live 2 more counters. So that's going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent there. Triple counter, everybody. Going on an absolute tear. Got to charge my phone because the battery's dying. Okay. Defense form Deoxys into a shiny defense form Deoxys. But as you can see, this one is only at 1469. Mine is at 1498. So they are missing some power-ups, or that is as high as it gets. But anyways, we do win the CMB tie, which is absolutely massive for us. Gonna no shield this Thunderbolt, and as you can see the health difference here on our Deoxys, they reach the yellow before we do, and now we're gonna be able to outpace, but get to another Thunderbolt before they get to their own Thunderbolt. That is gonna do massive damage. I'm gonna no shield this Thunderbolt as well, as we are gonna be able to farm down before, and it's a Dugong back there. That is huge. My goodness gracious. Everybody gonna think it's an Umbreon? Maybe. Well, I hope so. That would be freaking fantastic because Vigoroth is gonna have a heyday. Gonna let this Icy Wing go through. Then we're gonna farm up, throw on good timing here. 4 counters, and then the cross chop. Cross chop doing massive damage here. I'm gonna let this one go through. Don't need the shield. I'm gonna save both my shields for the Vigoroth because we're gonna get this thing low enough where they can't get to another Icy Wind before we farm down. Beautiful. All right. It is now defense form Deoxys time, but it's a Bastiodon back there, and we're gonna go straight for the Bulldoze. No baiting here. Bulldoze doing massive damage on the Bastiodon, and that's gonna be a good game. Well played to my opponent, and a beautiful 4-1 set here with the team. You love to see it. Triple counter, putting in the work. And hey, if y'all liking the channel, liking the content, please hit that like button. Comment if you want to see anything in the future. Subscribe if you haven't. And hey, this is my son here. He wants to say hi. You say hi.
Hi.
Subscribe for the little man with his truck and the triple counter team. So thank you all. We'll see you all in the next video.